I am going to wait for a few people to get in here before I start, because I'm going to show you guys why you do not use the US Postal Service to send laptops here. And I'm sick and tired of dealing with this nonsense. So, for one, business closed, 5:20. I was not closed on yesterday. Second of all, the box has a hole in it. See this hole? Yes. Let's see if something is still left inside of here. So look at this. I don't even have to open the box. It's open by itself. And this is something that happens weekly. It is annoying, and yet people still do it. So the thing with the post office is they will, so around 2 to 3, I have to go to FedEx, and I leave, and sometimes, so at least the laptop isn't damaged. Luckily the laptop isn't damaged. That's a good thing. But still, you saw that box. Look at the box. I didn't even have to untape it. Destroyed. And so here's the thing. With all of our mail-in repairs, we use FedEx Express. FedEx Express, or if you're within 60 miles, we use, or 60 miles or whatever the overnight is for FedEx Ground, we use FedEx Ground. Let me show you guys something. Okay. Is this a rent coming up? Yes, definitely. Yes, I probably will inform the customer if I probably will tell the customer about this because yeah, the box is destroyed. Okay, what was I? Okay, so FedEx Express, you know what? I can't show you guys ShipStation because that's going to bring up addresses, but let's see. So I'm trying to find the FedEx One rate, the rates on FedEx One rate to show people because it is FedEx One rate in the US is just as cheap as Priority Mail, if not cheaper. Let me find it here. I know it's here. Come on, where's FedEx One rate? Here we go. Okay, so these are the boxes we use to send laptops. So let me show you guys. This box is, let me actually fold the box over. Because everybody says, well, the FedEx is too expensive. FedEx is too expensive. I can't afford to use FedEx and this and that. But you can't afford the $1 more for FedEx Express, and you're going to have your laptop destroyed. So look at this. Where'd it go? Okay, so this is the boxes that we use to send laptops in. These are a fairly good size, so compared to the size of the laptop. So here is the laptop. Here's the box. Plenty of room. You could actually fit 2 in here. We send 2 very frequently in these. And out of all the hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of laptops that I've sent, not one has been damaged, not one has been lost. With USPS, they're lost all the time. The boxes come smashed. Sometimes they're all opened up where stuff's fallen out. I've had boxes that have been opened, the laptop's taken out, and a partially empty box sent. And I'm honestly sick of it because so another thing that the USPS does in my office is they've left 3 or 4 laptops in a parcel locker, unlocked, open, where anybody could have just went and opened it. I've had laptops misdelivered, and I'm sick of it because everybody keeps saying, well, I want to use the post office because they're cheaper and they're this and this and that, and it's annoying because it's really not cheaper. So let's go over, here we go. So this a lot of people won't put insurance on the boxes. It's really not necessary. But if I put $1,000 of insurance on it, cross country from East Coast to West Coast, it's $30. If you don't put any insurance, it's about $19. So this is really the way to go. If you need to send like 4 or 5 and you don't want to spend that much money, use this big box. It's about $35. So yeah, this is the way to go if you want to send stuff here. FedEx Express is good. They will not leave your laptop somewhere else. FedEx Ground sometimes leaves it somewhere else. One thing to watch out about FedEx Ground, it's not really the same company as FedEx Express. It's honestly a completely different company. So a lot of people get tricked up with that. So I've talked for about like 2 to 3 minutes and haven't breathed. So I should probably breathe. That's what happens when you're on a rant. So they can't afford to make sure their $1,000 computer is safe when shipped. Nope. If it's a store, they really don't care. I've had customers that have had their laptops taken out of the boxes by the Postal Service and an empty box sent, and they still use the Postal Service. Why that is, I don't know. End users are usually just excellent with that. They will usually pay for insurance, but yeah. This is the way to go. Not FedEx Ground. Was that parcel USPS or priority? I think priority mail 2-day. And this wasn't from, this was not from a rural area, I don't think. Okay, so let me go back to talking about shipping. So FedEx Ground is a completely different company than FedEx Express. So FedEx Express is what used to be Federal Express a long time ago, and FedEx Ground is Roadway Package Service, DBA FedEx Ground. FedEx Ground has independent contractors that deliver stuff. Now, this could be a great thing, and it could also be a terrible thing. FedEx Ground near us will come an hour or more before we open. They will not come back if they come before we're open. And yeah, then it either goes back to the hub and I have to go pick it up, or he comes back the next day, oftentimes before I open. And you cannot expect a lot of times FedEx Ground to listen to you because they don't have any control of what the independent contractor does. And that's another one to watch out for. But like I said, FedEx Express, one rate, large box, Express Saver is no more expensive than Priority Mail. It'll get here, and most of all, it'll be intact. Wish I could show you guys ShipStation, but I know some address is going to come up. And yeah, that's not a good idea. Let's see, Alan, what's this video? I will click on this video. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's probably a few laptops for auction from the Postal Service. And this kind of comes back to how much people are paid. So if you tend to notice that people tend to care a little bit more if they're paid better, and that's kind of the thing with FedEx Express drivers is they are paid a decent amount, and that's why it tends to come to the right address. UPS has also been fairly good. We haven't had any that have been squished like that from UPS yet, but we really don't use them much. But yeah, so FedEx Express Saver is 2 to 3 days anywhere in the country for $19.05. So it's, if you're really close to here, it's going to be $18.15. If you're a little bit farther away, so let's say Midwest US, it'll be $19.05, and if you're cross country, it's $20 even. And this is the way to go, because you don't want your laptop to be in a box. Think about this. Let's see, what's Priority Mail? What's Priority Mail rates? The only thing that Priority Mail makes sense for is for sending stuff in another country. So FedEx, if you want to send something to another country with FedEx, you're going to pay over $100. Same with UPS most of the time. Any repair streams today? Probably not. Actually, yeah, we'll do a repair stream. We'll open up that A1706 or whatever that thing is. And nobody's even created a ticket for that. So yeah, it's kind of a mystery to who that belongs to. But we'll still fix it. So, okay, display capture again. I learned not to type stuff and show display capture because half the time it'll bring up a customer's name or phone number or something like that. Okay, so priority mail, large flat rate box. So that is the same size that I showed you with FedEx. This is actually more expensive. So you're paying more to have your laptop destroyed than you would with FedEx that isn't going to destroy your laptop. So $19.95 through the post office, and that's a little bit of a smaller box, I think. Maybe not. No, yeah, that is a smaller box, and you're actually paying a little bit more. So there is zero excuse here to say the Postal Service is cheaper, therefore I use the Postal Service to send stuff. And the reason why this kind of bothers me is guess who gets blamed if their laptop is destroyed or lost? So a lot of times they will deliver the laptop somewhere else. It'll get scanned delivered. And guess who gets blamed? I stole the laptop, not the Postal Service. So that's kind of why this bothers me. So yeah, if you need to send a laptop here, I'll say it again. I recommend you use FedEx Express, one rate, large box, Express Saver. You can get these boxes. So I'll show you the box one more time. To figure out how to use OBS. So this is FedEx Express large box. You can get these at any FedEx location, any FedEx office, and print the label from there. Just tell them. Sometimes, rarely, they will, if the person doesn't know what they're doing at the counter, they will bring up like a $54 rate, and that would be the dimensions of the box, not one rate. Tell them FedEx one rate, and it will be $20 to send it here. These boxes are also very sturdy, and it's cheaper. It'll get here quicker, and it won't be completely destroyed like this box is. So that's what you should do. Okay, now we'll start with the repair. I'm going to end this stream and I'm going to start a new stream for the repair of that laptop right there. So I will see you guys in a minute.